Here, let me show you some random madness. So, look, November 11th is Remembrance Day, okay, in the UK. So in the US, I think you call it Veterans Day. It's Armistice Day originally, so that's when World War I was ended. People have organized a march for Palestine in London on that day, right? They've planned it on Armistice Day, so because of the meaning, behind it, that all this slaughter that happened in World War One. That's what Remembrance Day is about, is to respect the dead and honor them and not do the same things that happened in World War One and so on, and the problem is nobody respects their wishes. Nobody thinks about how insulting this is, not just to past generations, but to humanity itself, and how evil this is. So, now you have people whining and complaining about this. Like, apparently they're offended that people want to march to stop Israel slaughtering Gaza. I don't know what this even is. You have these right-wing nut jobs, like this one, saying that UK Hamas supporters are now planning a 1 million-man march on Remembrance Day. They plan to defame our war dead and desecrate the cenotaph itself. What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, the march is not going to be anywhere near the cenotaph, because there's a there's a service that they do, and the cenotaph is in Whitehall. It's a memorial for veterans. And what does this clown know about our war dead? Who do you speak for? People must come out and stop these barbarians. Israel are the barbarians. Do you even watch the news, or are you too afraid? You too afraid to see the truth? He's talking about our war dead. Yeah, I'm sorry, my great grandfather and my grandfather didn't fight Germans in 2 world wars just so we allow more Nazi-like behavior from the fucking Israelis. What an absolute clown. You don't even understand the whole meaning of Remembrance Day. It means don't murder people en masse like in World War I anymore. Don't do that shit. That's the whole point of it. He's the one insulting the war dead. They'd be rolling in their graves if they saw what's happening in Gaza. Again, the Daily Mail in England is considered a rag, similarly to the Sun. Okay, so this one works with the Daily Mail, and she says, if police don't block the planned pro-Palestinian march on Remembrance Day, we will lose faith forever in the cops to protect what is sacred in our country. What, so murdering children is sacred in England? Maybe, I don't think we come from the same country. These people are psychotic. I don't know what their problem is, really. They don't understand anything behind that. That's a cenotaph, by the way, just in case you've never seen a photo. So yeah, it's a memorial, and they do the annual service there. So it would be perfect to have the march there, because, as I said, the meaning behind Remembrance Day is to not perpetuate mass murder or have these slaughters happening like in Verdun or in Battle of the Somme, where you have like tens of thousands of people being murdered every day for no reason, just so a bunch of bankers can make money. That's the point behind Remembrance Day, to not repeat that behavior. That means not allowing Israel to do to carry out a genocide and behave like fucking Nazis, because they are. They absolutely are. They're even worse, because they should be the last people on earth to do genocide against, to commit genocide after what happened to them in the Holocaust. They should be the most peaceful people on earth and never do something similar to somebody else. They should never commit genocide against the Palestinians. They should know better. They should know better. The world should know better. They can see what's happening. They have no excuse to say, oh, we didn't know.